Good evening. It's game time tonight for the Lancers JV game against the Independence Indies. Both teams ready to take the floor here. Lancers starting five tonight: Daniel Hine, Daniel Mayhew, Austin Williams, Tim Oster, and Kevin Kern. For the Indies, they'll have Wyatt Kirshner tipping off to start out the game tonight. Lancers coming off a tough, closely contested loss last time out. And the Lancers win the tip. Daniel Hine with the near side over to Mayhew. Now Williams guarded closely by number 4. There's two number 4s on the roster. I believe I remember having that problem last time these two teams played. Would have been one of the Lancers' first home games. I believe JV lost, but they have definitely improved a lot since then. Lancers are up 2-0 early. 3 no good there from number 35, Kingsbury. Mayhew on the catch baseline, drives and goes up and finishes. 4-0 Lancers early. Kingsbury, we will also see him later tonight for the varsity game. Kirshner with it, guarded by Hine. Ramirez trapped in the corner, able to get it up for one of the number 4s. And Kingsbury on the floater gets it to go. 4-2 now the lead for the Lancers. Daniel Hine into the front court. Kern into the lane for the Lancers and gets blocked by Kirshner. Athletic play. It'll be Lancers' ball along the baseline. Quite a play there from Kirshner to block Kevin. Floater from Mayhew in the lane, no good. Rebound secured by Kirshner. Both the number 4s on the roster tonight. Oh, and Mayhew takes it away, scores it on the fast break. Anyway, both the number 4s on the roster tonight, they're both guards. One's a freshman, one's a junior, so not quite sure how I could tell the difference between those two tonight. Kingsbury over to Ramirez. Now in the corner for Kulig. And goes up with the right hand. Foul called against the Lancers. 6-2 the score. Lancers up by 4 early. Hopefully the video tonight is better quality than it was on Tuesday. In Leverstrom, we just had some issues with Wi-Fi connection. Sub for the Indies here, number 25, Alex Pfaff into the game. For the first time, Ramirez checking out. Tim able to pull down the board there for the Lancers. Looking to push up the floor. Now they're slowed up and pass intended for Mayhew there from Williams. Rolls into the backcourt and out of bounds. It'll be Indies ball along the baseline. Lancers going to have to win with the turnovers. We'll see if they can clean it up. Good defense there on the inbound. Kevin able to get a hand on it. It'll remain Indies ball in front of us. Kingsbury catches it off the inbound in the backcourt. Into the lane, kicks out in the corner for Kirshner. And number 13 gets fouled in the lane there. Fouls on Tim Oster, number 55, second personal early in this one. He'll go to the bench. Matt Rodemacher into the game for the first time tonight. 13 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first half. Kingsbury with it far side. Gives it up for Pfaff. Good defense by the Lancers underneath, and Kevin able to pull down the rebound. Shot there from Kulig. A tough shot attempt around the Lancers defenders. Kevin did a good job staying straight up, not fouling him there. Rodemacher with it in the corner for the Lancers. Able to get a pass down low for Mayhew, and a reach will be called on number 25, Pfaff, I believe. Yep. First personal, teams first. Mayhew with it in the corner, up to Kern. Into the lane. Jumper no good. And Sullivan almost able to pull down the rebound for the Lancers. Good effort out there, but Indy's come away with it. Pfaff, far side. Into the paint, goes up with it, and shot was blocked. Lancers look to push the other way. Mayhew in the corner and tried to get a pass off for Sullivan on the low block. I think he just didn't see the Indies defender there. And we'll have a 30-second timeout called by the Indies. Just under 12 minutes to play in this one, or in the first half, excuse me. 6-2 Lancers with an early lead. Just got to keep the energy up. They've looked solid out there so far. Couple early turnovers. Gonna have to be careful with those. Can't have too many. And both teams back out onto the floor, ready to go. It'll be Indy's ball along the sideline in front of us. Kingsbury over to number 22, who's just checked into the game, Damon Connor. Kirshner drives into high post, now low block. Kicked out for Connor. Kirshner drives baseline, cut off by Daniel Hine. And Lancers able to come away with it there. Good defense. Excuse me. Foul called against Independence there. Connor Sullivan will get 2 free throws. Good defense there by the Lancers, able to force the turnover, and Connor down the floor draws the foul. First one's good. Foul's on Kingsbury. First personal, team second. Second one rims out. 7-2 now the score. Lancers lead. Kingsbury over to number 4. Guarded closely by Sullivan. Up to Damon Connor. And pass tipped and taken away by Mayhew down the floor. Unable to finish though, no foul called. And a 3 from Kingsbury. Rattles around but won't go, and Sullivan flies in for the rebound. Hine with it, dribbles over to the wing, pass in the corner for Sullivan. And ball swatted out of bounds there by number 4 of Independence. Hine gets it in for Mayhew. Mayhew into the lane, wide open layup. Couldn't quite finish it though. And Connor gets to go on the putback. Nice job by Connor to clean that one up. .25 left in the first half. we got some whistles blown. Timeout called by the Indies. 9-2 Lancers with the early lead. Perhaps not a timeout? I thought there was a timeout called, but no, I'm not sure. No, no foul's been put on the scoreboard, so I don't believe it was a foul. Not sure what the call was there. Number 4 in the corner. Indies working around the perimeter now. Ramirez out to Connor. And foul called against the Lancers on the shot. Kulik will get a chance for 2 at the line. First one on the way, got it to go. Austin Williams into the game for the Lancers. Second one also good. Austin up the floor for the Lancers. Over to Radical at far wing. Hine dribbling with it near side. Looking for something to do with it. Dumps it off for Radical over to Rademacher. Finds Hine underneath. Spins, faces the basket. Good shot, but couldn't get it to go. And Lancers able to come away with the offensive rebound again. And ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Indies will stay with the Lancers. Lancers had a lot of bodies around them there. Both Connor and Daniel doing a good job on the offensive glass tonight for sure. And a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Indies. Kingsbury down the floor for Independence. Pfaff in the corner, shoots the 3. Rattled around. Kingsbury able to come up with the rebound. Got hit, and now ball out of bounds. Thought it was hit out of Daniels' hands by one of the Indies players, but apparently last touch by the Lancers. Ball tipped into the backcourt on the inbound. Ramirez over to number 4. Drops it off for Kingsbury. Deep 3. Got it. Pulled up from way downtown and got that one to go. Impressive shot. And now turnover on the Lancers. On the other end, 7-9. Lancers only lead by 2. Gonna have to keep it clean out there. Pfaff over to Ramirez. Out to Kingsbury. Shoots another deep one. Back to back from Kingsbury. And just like that, the Lancers trail 10-9. Mayhew down the floor for Emmanuel. Williams with it at the wing. Gives it up for Kevin down low. Couldn't get it to go, but got his own offensive rebound. Williams open for 3. Bounced around, wouldn't quite go. Kevin, another offensive rebound, and gets the putback to fall. 11 to 10. Lancers back on top. One thing I must commend the Lancers for doing early here tonight. They've really crashed the offensive glass well. Indies haven't been boxing out, and the Lancers have taken advantage of it. Foul on Lancers, number 24, Daniel Hine. First personal, team's fourth. 7:20 left to play in the first half. Kingsbury able to get it in for Connor. Over to Pfaff, far side. Kingsbury catch and shoot jumper, no good. And defensive rebound pulled down by Mayhew up the floor for Williams. And couldn't finish it off the glass. Tough finish there for Austin on the fast break. Would have liked to see that one go, though. Number 4 up top, able to get the Lancer defender in the air. Drove to the lane, couldn't finish it, and Lancers will come the other way. Justin Cole in the corner for the Lancers. Out to Mayhew, shoots the 3, and bounced around, no good. And Justin with the steal there, able to take it away for the Lancers. Mayhew in the corner, drives baseline, and yep, they'll call a travel on him there. Just took his first step a little soon. Timeout called, Lancers. 11 to 10, Lancers lead by 1. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half. Lancers have had a few empty possessions here. I think they really could have had a bigger lead by now if they could limit those and also keep the turnovers down. They've had a few silly ones, but they've also done a nice job on defense, forcing turnovers on this Indies team. Definitely got to look to keep the ball moving a little bit more crisp out there. Will be Independence ball out of the timeout. They'll throw it in underneath their own basket. Kingsbury walks up the floor for the Indies. Over to number 21, who's just checked into the game. That's Eddie Torres. Number 4 with it, far side. Lancers still in a man defense as they have been all night so far. And foul call on the ground here on number 30, Justin Cole. First personal, team's 5th. Pfaff underneath. Turns, couldn't get it to go. Got his own rebound, though. And gets that one off the glass. 12-11, Independence gets the lead back. Hine over to Mayhew. Independence still in the 2-3 zone. Hine out to Mayhew. Over to Kern. Kevin dribbling at the wing, gets up for Mayhew up top. Daniel Hine catch and shoot 3, got it. Nice shot there from Daniel. Lancers now up by 2, 14-12. Kingsbury out for number 4. Kingsbury again. Now Pfaff, and Daniel Hine did a good job getting a hand on that pass. Pfaff with it into the lane. Goes up, and foul called. He'll shoot 2. Foul on Justin Cole, second personal, team's 6th. Independence will be in the bonus on the next one. First free throw good from Pfaff. Tim Oster into the game for the first time since checking out with a quick 2 fouls. And rebound there pulled down by Daniel Hine and the Lancers. Sullivan up to Hine, over to Mayhew, and another turnover. Pass off the leg of one of the Indies, I believe. Kingsbury catch and shoot 3. Gets the very friendly bounce there. Mayhew looking to get the inbound in. Indies have applied the pressure. 3:52 left in the first half. And Kevin Kern got swatted on the finish there, and Independence once again comes away with it. 16-14, Independence with the lead. Kingsbury gets the screen, goes up in the lane, count it, and the foul on the Lancers. Foul on Kevin, first personal, team 7th. Kingsbury unable to complete the 3-point play. Hine pushes past the press for the Lancers. Over to Sullivan in the corner. Pass for Hine is tipped, but Daniel able to get it back. And loses the handle on it. And now a foul called against Independence on the loose ball. Foul called on number 21, Eddie Torres. First personal, team's 3rd. Kevin gets the inbound pass in the backcourt. Brings it across half court. Out to Hine. Tyler thought about a 3 there, but saw the defender come and made the right decision not to shoot it. Tyler in the corner. Again with the pump fake, got the defenders in the air. And 3-second violation on the Lancers. Connor over to Kirshner. Now 4 at the wing. Out to Pfaff. And finds an open Kirshner. And foul, I believe it'll be on Tim here. Did a good job getting a hand on the ball, but I think came down over the top a little bit too much. Tim's 3rd personal, team's 8th. Tim with 3 personals in the first half. He'll head to the bench. Rademacher back into the game. Tim's definitely going to have to watch the fouls. Free throw no good there. Kevin in the corner out to Sullivan. Tyler in the corner, back to Hine, excuse me. The other Daniel. Kern with it down low, out to Hine, catch and shoot three, got it. (17-19) Lancers now trail by 2. 30-second timeout called here by the Indies. Both teams going to talk things over. Minute 50 left in the first half. Lancers trailing by 2. Let's see if they can put some energy together and get out there, try to get a lead going into halftime. Biggest thing I think for them is keeping the turnovers down. They've done a good job on the glass so far tonight. It seems so far. Indies ball on the far sideline. Kirshner able to get it in for Kingsbury, back to Kirshner. Looks like the Lancers moved into a zone there on the inbound. Pass was poked out of bounds by the Lancers. Indies get it in again. 3 in the corner for Kingsbury, no good, but Kirshner able to get the rebound. And no good on the putback. Lancers will come the other way. Sullivan over to Radical. Back to Sullivan. Kevin underneath goes up with it and gets the floater to go. Tied up at 19 now with minute 10 left in the first half. Kingsbury into the corner for Connor. Out to Pfaff. Appears the Lancers have moved into the 1-3-1 zone for the first time tonight. And I believe a 3-second violation. It'll be Lancers ball. Daniel Mayhew back into the game. Dumps it off for Hine. Finds Rademacher at high post. And gets the mid-range jumper to go. Lancers up 21-19. Couple solid looking offensive possessions there for Emmanuel. Let's see if they can keep it up. Got to play good defense first, though. Connor in the corner, open for 3, too strong. And Matt pulls down the rebound. 25 seconds left in the half. Lancers may choose to hold for last shot. Then again, maybe not. Mayhew drives inside and kicks out for Connor in the corner. Connor mid-range jumper, no good. 5 seconds left in the first half. Kingsbury pulls up from half court, and that one's no good. Lancers able to put together a few nice possessions there towards the end of the half. 21-19 lead into halftime. And we're going to take a quick break and be back for the second half. We are back for the second half tonight. Lancers leading 21-19 after a well-played first half, I think, by both teams. Lancers just got to uh, play it safe, not give up too many turnovers. And I think they've done a good job rebounding tonight, which is always big. Some of their shots haven't fallen, weren't falling towards the start of the half, and towards the end, I think they started to find their groove a bit more. We'll see if they can keep the good possessions going. First one of the second half, not the best immediate turnover on the Lancers, and not unforced turnover on the Indies. It'll be Emmanuel Ball on the far sideline. Daniel Mayhew into the front court for the Lancers. Lancers working around, open three for Williams. It's a good take, but he couldn't get it to go, and looks like we'll have a jump ball underneath. Possession arrow will give it to the Lancers. Connor catches it in the corner, shoots the three, left it long. Number 4 in the paint for number 21, I believe he's just checked. Oh no, he was. My apologies, that's Torres. And let's just get the ball back here. 15-16 left in the game here. Still 21-19. Lance just working the ball around the perimeter. Hine drives, goes up baseline, gets blocked. Gets a pass out to Austin. Jumper in the corner, no good. Lancers still doing a great job fighting for the offensive rebound. Hine for three, hits it. 24-19 now, the Lancer lead. Daniels had a good shooting night from three-point range. And tipped out of bounds there by the Lancers. I believe Daniels 3 for 3 from deep so far tonight. Kirshner looking to get it in, throws it in the backcourt. Hine comes away with it and scores it off the glass. 26-19, Lancers lead. Lancers, again, tonight playing without Andrew Lau, one of their usual starters. He's out with a concussion for some time here. And ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Indies. 14:08 left in the game. Heinel inbound underneath the Indies basket. Gets in for Austin in the corner. Out to Mayhew, dribbles between the circles, gives it up for Hine, back to Mayhew. Daniels playing catch with it far side. Austin at the wing. Cross-court pass to Daniel, dangerous pass, but he got it there. And Daniel went up with it baseline. And I think again got his shot tipped. Ramirez passes it down low for Mayhew. Overloads. Athletic play by Daniel there to save the ball from going out of bounds. Mayhew up top. Inlet pass into high post, excuse me. High will shoot another three. That one's off the mark. That one maybe not quite in the rhythm that he wanted it there. And Torres is able to score that one. Backed his man down, turn face the basket. Nice fundamental play there. Mayhew over to High. Hine with it far side, out to Williams. Lancers working the ball around. Hine catch and shoot three, got that one. 29-21, Lancers up by 7. 8, excuse me. Tough math there. Torres up with it in the lane. Lancers playing good defense tonight, doing a good job getting into the passing lanes. Hine up the floor, out to Kern on the wing, or up top, excuse me. Kern turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Indy's able to come away with it. Ramirez in the high post gives it up for Torres. And a tough shot there underneath by Cooley. Couldn't get it to go. Lance just looked to push the other way. Hine over to Mayhew. Into the lane. Gets blocked by Torres. Daniel Hine catch and shoot mid-range jumper. Got it to go. Lancers now with a 10-point lead offensively. Oh, well, on both ends of the floor, Lancers have started this half off, I think, better than last half. And again, the Lancers force a turnover. Williams over to Hine. Daniel drives into the lane, goes up with it, and gets fouled and go to the line for 2. 10:49 left to play. Lancers lead by 10, 31-21. First one's good for Daniel. Second on the way. And also good, hits them both. Number 4 down the floor with it for the Indies. Lancers have moved back into the zone defense. Pass tipped out of bounds there by Tyler. I think for the Indies here, they're going to need to start maybe making a pass fake or pump fake, something like that, to keep the Lancers from reading their passes so easily. There's been a lot of turnovers Lancers have been able to force because of that, and Daniel Hine able to run the floor and score it off the glass. Lancers now take a 14-point lead, and a timeout called here by the Indies with 10:18 to play. For the Lancers, Daniel Hine having himself a good game tonight. I think he's now 4 for 5 on 3-point attempts. Had several good layups. A few of his drives to the basket, I think, maybe weren't the best decision. The Indies, with some good size on this JV roster, able to get a hand on it a couple times. But overall, he's played a really solid game for him tonight. Neither team out of the huddle yet. Indy's out onto the floor. And now the Lancers are as well. Kirshner will look to inbound here. Lancers again in the 1-3-1 zone. They've played a mix of that and man defense tonight. Both of them, I think, have worked quite well for them. And a foul called here against number 21, Torres. Um, Now I believe I'm catching on a bit. There's been two number 21s in the game, Torres and another one. I believe Torres is the one out there now. Radical with the far side up to Hine. Cole with it now in the corner. Gets the pass for Oster and shot no good. A foul. I believe this one on Torres as well. Fourth personal, team's fourth. So Torres is going to have to watch the foul trouble there. With 4 on him now. 3 in the corner from Williams was no good. Justin Cole gets the far side rebound for the Lancers. Radical catch and shoot 3. No good, and Indies pull it down and look to push the other way. Ball tipped out of bounds by Austin there. Ball stay with the Indies. 9:13 left in the game, 35-21, Lancers still leading. Kirshner in the corner gets it in, and pass tipped by Hine, but unable to come away with it. And now another takeaway for the Lancers here. Justin Cole comes up with that one. Justin with it at far wing. Dribbles in the high post, kicks it out for Williams. Now Hine in the corner out to Radical. Lancers with some good ball movement. Justin inside, good pass over to Tim, finishes off the glass. Lancers stretch the lead to 16 here. Number 4 inlet pass for number 21 in high post, and block will be called on Tim here. That's his 4th personal. Team's first, I believe. Tim Oster and Daniel Hine to the bench. Mayhew and Rademacher into the game for the Lancers. Pfaff with it near side. Over to number 4. Into the lane with it, goes up, and no good, but Kulig is there on the putback. Now Lancers ball up the floor. Justin into the front court, sets up the offense. And a pass, I don't know who it was intended for over there. Whether it was for Tyler or Matt. But nevertheless, turnover on the Lancers. 37-23 is the score. 7:54 left to play in the game. Pfaff in the lane, goes up with it and gets fouled. We get a chance for 2 here. First one's up and good. Austin checks back out of the game. Daniel Hine back in. Mayhew secures the rebound for the Lancers. Looks to push up the floor. Lost a handle on it a little bit, but able to get it back. Good feed down low for Matt. Got his shot blocked, though. Justin in the corner. Into the paint, kicks out for Mayhew. Open 3. Just a little off the mark there. Justin with it underneath. Try to get a pass off. Gets it back, though. Rademacher catch and shoot 3. Not quite able to get that one to go. Number 4 down the floor for the Indies and poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Independence. Number 4 catches off the inbound. Step back 3, got it. Nice shot there from number 4. Sullivan with it for the Lancers. Gets it up for Mayhew, who gets it across the timeline. Rademacher in the corner, and a travel called before he was able to get the pass off. 26-37, Lancers up by 11. 6:46 left in the game. And a full timeout called by Emmanuel here. So they've had a couple of their not best possessions, but they'll look to clean that up down the stretch. Try to continue to extend their lead. They played a decent first half one out there, and were able to take the lead into halftime. I think the second half they've been able to limit the turnovers a bit better and have continued to crash the boards well and extend their lead out. Definitely have had a pretty solid offensive half here. Defensively, though, they've done a really nice job getting in the way of Independence's passing. It looks like they've cleaned that up here a bit in the last few possessions, but overall, definitely something I'm sure the Indies coaching staff will be talking to them about in their next practice. Pfaff into the front court for the Indies. Lancers in the zone. And good job by Mayhew getting hand on the pass there, able to take it away. And now a travel called on him. Tough call there, had a lot of his momentum going towards the baseline. Couldn't quite stop in time. Inlet pass to high post for number 21. And another steal for Mayhew. Ball poked out of bounds off of Independence. Lancers will look to get it in along the far sideline. Mayhew with it in the backcourt. Up to Connor in the corner. And ball taken away by Ramirez. Down the floor. Daniel with a nice block down there. And able to break past the press. Sullivan far side. Drives baseline, goes up with the verse, couldn't finish. And Indies will come the other way now. Number 4 pulls up from 3, left it well short. Kulig out to Pfaff. Indies with the second chance opportunity here. And pass off of Kulig's hands, able to save it before it went out of bounds. And pass from number 4 intended for Ramirez. Sails out of bounds, and it'll be Lancers ball in the far corner. Daniels able to work it past the press there. And now a foul called on Ramirez, I believe. Ramirez's first personal, team's 5th. Lancers setting up the inbound play in front of us. Hine throws it in for Mayhew in the backcourt. Gets it up the floor, gives it up for Hine. Into the lane, turns, faces the basket, left a little short, and Indies pull down the rebound. They'll look to go the other way. Inlet pass into high post for number 21, and finishes off the glass. Nice jumper there for 21. Good pass for Connor down low, and Kirshner able to get up and block it off the backboard. Indies go the other way, and 21 not quite able to finish there. Lancers will get another opportunity with it. Still leading by 9. 37-28. 4 minutes left in the second half. And Matt on the drive. Gets it to go off the glass. Lancers stretch the lead to 11. Pass tipped and taken away by Kevin. Matt in the corner. Still dribbling with it. Gives it up for Hine now. Daniel into the lane. Goes up and gets fouled to go to the line for 2. 3:30 left in the game. 39-28. Lancers with the lead. First one from Daniel, no good. Daniel's had a good game today, though. Second one up and good. 40-28 now the score. Lancers lead up to 12. Minnie's down the floor. Number 4 gives it up for Ramirez, and Lancers take it away. Sullivan at far wing. Gives it up for Austin. Passes out to Kevin. Mayhew in the corner. Drives baseline, goes up with it, and 21 able to get a hand on it. Indies have done a really nice job inside tonight, sort of able to shut the Lancers down inside the paint. Emmanuel's had to create a lot off the dribble and from outside the arc, too. Indies players with quite a few blocks tonight. Daniel's first was no good. Second on the way now. That one just a little strong. And ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Indies. It'll be Lancers ball underneath. Hine gets in for Mayhew in the corner. Out to Williams. Lancers working it around. And Daniel has it poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lancers. Daniel gets in for Mayhew. Daniel out to Austin. Gives up for Hine. Curtin far side. Lancers have played with good energy in this one, and their just communication. Kevin was coming to set the screen, and Daniel passed it to him instead. Kevin wasn't ready for it. 3 from Pfaff, no good. Hine and the Lancers coming the other way with it. They'll slow it up a bit, though. Mayhew inside, kicks out for Hine, open 3, got it. Daniels had a nice game from outside the arc tonight. Really showing some good potential. Kula gives it up for Kirshner down low. Goes up, gets fouled to go to the line for 2 free throws. Minute 48 left in the game, 43-28. Lancers with the 15-point lead. First one was good. Fouls on Kevin Kern. Kevin's second, team's third. Directly following this game, we'll have the varsity matchup. Stick around for that one. It should be a fun game. We'll see if the Lancers can pick up a good road win tonight. And Connor gets blocked underneath, but a foul is called on the Indies. Connor at the line shooting 2. First one a little strong. Can hear Coach Radical telling him over there to be still in his shooting form there, and pays off as he gets the second one to go. 44-29 now. Number 4 walks across half court for the Indies. Lancers still in the zone. And pass taken away by Austin there up to Hine. And he'll slow it up, wait for his teammates, didn't have numbers. And Justin able to save it from the backcourt violation, but right into the hands of the Indies. And Independence will keep it here, inbound right in front of us along the sideline. Connor able to get the inbound pass in. He's got it in the corner now. Up to Pfaff. Now over to one of the number 4s. This one's checked into the game for the first time tonight. And Pfaff's shot no good. But a foul call on the Lancers. I believe it's on Tim. That is his 5th personal. He's fouled out. Good hard-fought game for Tim, though. Tried to stay straight up out there. Just got a few too many calls not to go his way. But came in, had some buckets for the Lancers, and was a good presence underneath. Good outing from him nonetheless. Lancers come away with the rebound off the missed free throw. 30-44 with 47 seconds left to play in the game. Austin with it for the Lancers, over to Justin. Good feed to Connor, kicks out for Matt. Austin bobbled a little bit on the catch, but was able to get it back. 22 seconds left. Connor into the elbow. And I believe a foul will be called there on Pfaff. Number 25. Second personal, team's 9th. That's free throw no good there. On the 1-and-1. 7 seconds left in the game. Kulik goes up with it inside, finishes, and that'll be game. 44-32, Lancers come away with a quality win on the road. against an Indies team that was able to take a win from them at at home when they played. Good job tonight for the Lancers. Went out and put up solid numbers. Had a question in the comments regarding um, whether the girls' game will be broadcast tonight. I apologize, I do not know the answer to that. Um, I would guess probably Joel or Sherman are going, um, but I do not have confirmation of that, so I can't guarantee. I didn't put out the post today regarding it, because yeah, I didn't really think about it, and now we've got confirmation that it is being broadcast. So thank you for that. Good information. Um, so that game will be on as well, and we will be with you tonight for varsity game between the two teams. Both teams just about ready to come out of the locker rooms. Well, they are out of the locker rooms. Uh, got a view of both teams over here off to my right. And buzzer sounded. We'll have 15 minutes of warm-ups tonight. And I will have to mute the mic. We've got some copyrighted music playing in the background. Some hype music before the game. And we'll see you come game times. Stay right here with us.
approaches fans and refs. Integrity of the game we love to play. Discipline to stay focused and to be a good teammate. Excellence is what we strive for on and off the court.
To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flame, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Welcome to tonight's Dairyland Conference matchup between your Eau Claire and Manual Knights and our very own Independent Sydney. We are very proud of this facility and like to emphasize that water is the only beverage allowed in the gymnasium, and that you dispose of your garbage properly in the receptacles that are in and near the bleachers. We also remind you that athletics is an extension of the classroom and good sportsmanship is expected by all. WYMA sportsmanship guidelines and independent high school crowd behavior policies prohibit any shooting bleachers. This is also a tobacco-free facility. Enjoy tonight's game. And now tonight's starting lineups. First, for Eau Claire Manual, a junior number 12, Ryan Zimmerman. Junior number 20, Isaiah White. Junior number 22, Ethan Siddle. Senior number 30, Ben Oster. And sophomore number 42, Brittany Russ. Okay, let's go for Mr. Tom Williams. And now, the starting lineup for your Independent Sydney. Senior number 1, John Hoama. Senior number 2, Reed Brother. Junior number 3, Chris Killian. Freshman number 5, Ben Hickok. And senior number 11, Dylan Marsolid. Independence was coached by Mr. Brad Wesley. Enjoy the game.
And good evening. It is time tonight for the Lancers varsity matchup against the Independence Indies. I received a comment in the live chat that the video was being weird. Let me know maybe more specifically what it's doing. Hopefully it's something I can fix. If it's most likely it's a connection issue and I can't do much about it. Anyway, Independence wins the tip. And Pike in the lane there, couldn't get that one to go. Lancers looking to push the other way. Good feed to Isaiah on the cut to the basket. Able to finish. Lancers take an early 2-0 lead. Chris Killian walks it up the floor for the Indies. Last time in Eau Claire, matchup between these two teams. Falling shot there from Marsalic, no good. Lancers last time came away with an 82-46 victory at home. They'll look to do more of that tonight. Ruts in the corner for the Lancers. Up to Ben at the elbow. Ben inside, goes up with it, and can't quite get it. Gets his own rebound, though. Gives it up to Siddle. Plath inside over to Oster. Hands off to Zimmerman. Mid-range jumper from Ryan, good. On the season, the Lancers sitting at 5-8. Or, excuse me, 5-8. 8-4. Not sure where I came up with that number. Marsala gets the rebound off the putback. And 3-second violation in the lane on, I believe it's on Marsalic. It'll be Lancers ball. Lancers coming off a win last time out against Oliva Strum. And turnover on the Lancers. Pass taken away by the Indies. Lancers took home a 72-58 victory on the road at Oliva Strum. Ben with the block down low there. And Lancers come the other way with it. Ben in the lane, kicks out to Siddle in the corner for three. Just off the mark. And Isaiah able to pull down the offensive rebound. Good save attempt there from Marsalic. Unable to do so. And Indies player Pike over there stepped out of bounds. And the ball will go back to the Lancers. Siddle into the front court for the Lancers. Drives inside, kicks out for Plath. Ruts in the corner. Three from Zimmerman, just off the mark, and Killian pulls down the rebound for the Indies. Killian drives inside, kicks out for Pike in the corner for three. Gets the very friendly bounce there, and scores now 3-4. Lancers lead cut to 1. Ben with the far side goes into the paint, kicks out for Ruts in the corner. Floater in the lane from Isaiah, gets it to go. Brenner with it for the Indies. Gives up for Pika. Killian in the corner for three. And it was no good, but foul called against Ethan. I didn't see the foul. I was watching the ball. Ref say he came down on him and got him. Killian will get a chance for three at the line. First one's good from Killian. Independence 5-10 on the season. Last time out, they took a loss at home against Augusta, 67-52. Second one good from Killian. Score now 5-6. And another friendly bounce for the Indies. Chris gets all three to fall. Plath gives up for Oster. Down to the corner to Siddle. To Ruts, over to Zimmerman. Oster backs his man down inside. Britton catches shoot three in the corner. Just ripped out. Able to get his own rebound though. And goes up, look to draw contact. No foul is called. And the Indies will now go the other way. Brenner gives it up for Pika. Now to Killian, and he traveled. Turnover against the Indies. Lancers get the ball back. 13:45 left in the first half. Game tied up at 6. Zimmerman across half court for the Lancers. Drives inside and finishes off the glass. Puts the Lancers back up by 2. Brenner into the front court for Independence. Now Killian. Killian spins inside, kicks out for Holama. And they'll say he took a step before the dribble. Let's just get the ball back. Zimmerman pulls up from 3. Good. Nice shot there from Ryan. Brenner gives it up for Killian. Gets the screen from Brenner. And pass tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Indies. It'll be Lancers ball 11-6. Emmanuel lead. Independence showing press now. Not putting a lot of pressure on ball. Zimmerman far pass over to Oster. Goes up inside. Not quite able to get it to go, and I believe that'll be another foul on Ethan. Ethan's second personal, team's second as well. And Paul Scherenbeck checking into the game for the first time tonight for the Lancers. He apparently didn't check in with the scores table, so now he was able to do that, and play is resumed. Isaiah takes it away there. And now a double dribble called against the Lancers. I didn't see it, but the ref did. And it'll be Indy's ball. Pico look to throw it in. Number 35, Kingsbury into the game for the first time tonight for the Indies. As Lancers take it away, and Zimmerman on the 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kingsbury. Kingsbury, a freshman on this Independence squad, averaging 9.5 on the season. And another foul call against the Lancers. Looks like this one's on Isaiah. Isaiah's first personal, team's third. Kingsbury off the catch, and pass tipped and taken away by Britton Rutz. Feeds it up to Isaiah. Goes up with it inside, finishes, and count the foul. Nice finish for Isaiah there through contact. He's had a good start to this game. I believe 6 points already for the Lancers. 13-6. Lancers lead. First one on the way from Isaiah, and that one falls. Killian with it for the Indies. Gives it up to... that was Kingsbury now. Brenner with it. And a timeout called by Independence. "30-second timeout. On the season for the Indies, Chris Killian, their leading scorer and point guard at 15.2 points a game. Also leading them in rebounds, 7.2 per game. Chris Brenner, following him in scoring 13.3. Um, Independent's not the best shooting team, um, but they don't take a lot of attempts from deep. So they find ways to do what they can do inside. Got a question in the comments whether or not JV won. Yes, they did. They came in with a solid win, put together a good second half, able to beat out a good Independence team. 3 from Killian there, no good. Rebound pulled down by Oster, and he'll bring it up the floor for the Lancers. Blath gives it back to Ben. Gets it out for Britton. Isaiah with it between the circles. Ryan, mid-range jumper, good. 16-6 now, Lancers lead by 10. Killian drives inside, and good finish for Killian there. On the finger, will finish through contact, got it to go. Rest of the corner up to Ben. Over to Scherenbeck, far side. Plath now. Gives it up to Zimmerman, catch and shoot 3. A little bit too strong there, but the Lancers able to get the offensive rebound, and if they'll keep it, it'll be Lancer ball along the sideline in front of us. Ethan Sitto into the game for Britton Rutz. 10:05 left in the first half. Isaiah gets the screen from Ben, gives it back to him. Hands off to Zimmerman. Jumper at the elbow, no good, but Ben able to get the offensive rebound. Finishes, and the foul. Ben with a chance for a three-point play. Good finish underneath there for Ben. Lancers lead 18-8. Number 21, John Roskus into the game for Independence. First time tonight. Ben unable to connect on the free throw. And Killian the other way with it for the Indies. Potential charge there, but no whistle was blown, and Independence able to score it. Excuse me. Ben couldn't get it to go inside there. Ethan gets the long rebound for the Lancers. And a foul call. Ethan will go to the line 4-2. First one at the line from Ethan is good. Toby Shish into the game for the Lancers. Ben Oster to the bench. Sitto second rolls out, and Killian will bring it up the floor for the Indies once again. 19-10, Lancers lead. And Halama loses it out of bounds off his foot. It'll be Lancers ball underneath, last touched by Halama. Zimmerman with it for the Lancers. Gives it off for Sitto. Now Isaiah in the paint into the corner for Ethan. Far pass over to Scherenbeck. Pass from Toby there. Lost, but Let's just get it back, and Isaiah connects on the jumper. Brenner shoots the three and left it well short. Lancers come away with it off the attempted save from Independence. Shermack gives it up for Plath, passes over to Ethan. Lancers working around the perimeter. Shermack in the corner for three. No good. Good pass from Ryan, though. Isaiah will get a hand on it. Relentless defense there from Isaiah trying to get the ball back for the Lancers. Tips it out of bounds. They'll stay with Independence. (21-10) Lancers lead. Brenner in the lane uses the last glass and gets it to go. Ruts with it in the corner for the Lancers. Up to Toby at the top of the key, over to Ben. Good feed from Ben down to Paul, finishes off the glass. Killian into the front court for the Indies. Picked up by Isaiah. Picks up his dribble, gives it up for Kingsbury, shoots a three, got it. 15-23, now the score. Shermack with it in the corner. Gets a screen from Ben. Shish with a good pass down low for Oster, and foul called against the Indies. Foul called on Holama, second personal, team's fourth. Britton Rutt's back into the game. I believe it was Britton that came back in. No, Ben came back in. Isaiah to the bench. Kickball violation. Lancers will get another shot at getting it in. 7:01 left in the first half. Zimmerman gets it in for Rutz. Over to Oster. Now Scherenbeck, three. Left it off the mark. Or left a little to the left. Killian shoots the jumper and gets it to go. 17-23, Lancers lead is now 6. Zimmerman in the lane, and a tough finish off the glass. Able to finish it. Kingsbury wide open in the corner for three, no good. And good save from Ben to keep it from going out of bounds. Zimmerman into the front court for Lancers. Step back three, no good. Lancers get the rebound though, and will get another shot at it. Ben fouled on his way to the rim. Get a chance at two. 25-17 is the score. Lancers leading by 8. Brenner checks back into the game for the Indies. Zimmerman gets in for Rutz. Gets it back to Zimmerman. Oster gives it up for Scherenbeck, and jumper in the lane, got it to go. Roskus underneath it with that one. And ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indies. Brenner shoots the three, no good, and rebound pulled down by Ben. Schirmeck wide open in the corner for three. Good. All net from Paul Schirmeck. Full timeout called by the Indies. 17-30, Lancers lead up to 13 now. They've come out and played a good half. Able to play the pace for the most part. I think about the pace they like to play, like to push the ball more than the Indies do. That's been sort of the feel of this one. Some team stats for you. Independence, as I said before, doesn't shoot the ball at a very high clip. 39% shooting from the floor as opposed to the Lancers 46. Lancers shoot 35% from deep. Independence 25%. Lancers on the season averaging 16.2 turnovers a game. That's a number that's actually been on it's still a bit high, but it's been on its way down lately. They've been able to do a nice job in the past few games for the most part, limiting those. Last time out 14, which is definitely still a bit high, but progress is progress, and that's what we like to see. They've been keeping it a lot cleaner lately than in previous games. Three from Kingsbury, no good. Bounces over the backboard. Out of bounds will be Lancers ball. Zimmerman cross half court for the Lancers, gives it up to Schirmeck. Schirmeck at the elbow. Good pass to Ben. Ben goes up with it inside, able to finish off the glass. Killian will bring it down the floor for the Indies, and now a turnover. It'll be Lancers ball. Got an update in the live chat regarding the Lancers girls game tonight. Lancers leading 25-13. Sounds like they've mostly had their JV play this one. Get some minutes for them as well. Thank you for the update in the chat. Ben with it from Isaiah, finishes inside. Good pass from Isaiah. Ben able to finish off the glass. Lancers moved into the zone defense here. Three in the corner for Marsalic is good. 19-34, Lancers now lead. Zimmerman over to Rutz. Oster, good pass to Isaiah. And Isaiah able to score it. Killian pulls up from three. Left it short. And Brenner able to fight for the offensive rebound. And Ben takes it away on the pass intended for Marsalic. And Zimmerman will bring it down the floor for the Lancers. Isaiah, good feed to Ben. Isaiah and Ben have had something going in this game. They've been finding each other all over the place. Lancers stretch the lead to 38-19 here with 3:44 left in the first half. Lancers have come out strong in this game, and I think on both ends of the floor, able to play a good game so far. I think a few times they've had a couple possessions where they overhelped on defense, left a shooter open once or twice, but I mean overall they've forced some turnovers on the Indies, and played a good game on both ends. And Britton able to take that pass away. Lancers looking to push it the other way. Plath into Oster. Schermack gives it up to Britton. Over Zimmerman now to Plath in the corner for three. Good. Isaiah hits the three in the corner. It's the first one he shot in a while. He is definitely a good shooter, better than his percentage has indicated on the season. And I believe we got a foul off the ball now here against Independence. Another turnover. Lancers will take it. 41-19 now the lead for Emmanuel. Zimmerman into the front court. Foul was on number one, Halama. And pass intended for Zimmerman there. Pass wasn't there. And Killian tried to get a nifty layup, couldn't get it to go. And Britton unable to finish on the other end. Gets it out to Oster. Over to Shearback. Now Zimmerman catch and shoot three. Just off the mark. And Independence able to pull down the rebound. Lancers still in the zone. Killian three off the mark. And Zimmerman flies in to get the rebound for the Lancers. 2:16 left in the first half. 41-19 is the score. Zimmerman between the circles into the corner for Shearback. Three, no good. Britton gets it back though and gets the friendly bounce. He'll get a chance at the line for the three-point play. And Levi Whittorp checks into the game for the first time tonight for the Lancers. I would definitely believe this is his first time playing in the first half of a game on the season. Came out, went 1 for 2 from the floor in the Lancers' last game at Oliva Strum. Finished with 2 points. Brenner up the floor for the Indies. Back to Brenner. Here with the far side. Gives up to Brenner. Shoots the three. And left is short. And a foul on the ground. I believe it's on Ben here. Got another update on the girls' game. Lancers leading 36-15. Thank you for the update. Brenner catch and shoot three off the inbound, no good. And Whittorp able to get the rebound for the Lancers. Zimmer to the front court, finds Britton in the corner. Goes to work against Halama, gives it up for Plath. Finds Levi down low and finishes off the glass. Levi Whittorp with his first half points of the season. Brenner with the near side. Lancers in the zone still. 45-19, Lancers lead with just under a minute to play in the first half. Offensively, a great half for the Lancers. Kingsbury and gets the three to go. He'll have a chance for a 4-point play with one more at the line. Foul on Lancers number 30, Ben Oster for... Oh, excuse me, that was the last foul. Now they switch the scoreboard. It's on Britton. First personal, team's 5th. 48.6 seconds left. Kingsbury with a chance for the and one. Free throw's good. And Toby Shish will check into the game for Britton. 40 seconds left in the half. Zimmerman with the far side. Guarded by Brenner. Gets a screen from Oster. Finds Levi. Gets it up to Plath. Isaiah passes it to Ben. Ben with the feed down low to Levi. Up to Ben again. Ben goes up with it inside. Gets blocked by number 21, Roskus, but gets it back and able to finish. 10 seconds left in the first half. Brenner with the far side. Over to Killian. Killian step back three. Left it off the mark. And Lancers will take a 47-23 lead into the break. Came out, played a really solid first half. Put up a good effort on both ends of the floor. Lancers in the last game out in that 72-58 win at Oliva Strum. Out-rebounded their opponent 28-18. I think that was a big key down the stretch for them. For a lot of that game, I wouldn't say they played their best, but about the last 6 minutes or so were able to come out strong, show some more energy, and put the Cardinals away. And now we got some copyrighted music playing in the background, so I'll have to mute the mic, and we'll see you for the second half. And we're back for the second half. Emmanuel Lancers and Independence Indies. Lancers leading by a score of 47-23 to start the half. Lancers with their starters out there, see if they can put some more points up, get some more minutes for their bench, and put the game away. Lancers played a good first half. Solid effort on both ends of the floor. It came out in kind of a quiet gym with not a whole lot of energy created by crowd noise. And we're able to create some energy of their own and have made it work early. Isaiah unable to finish there on good cut to the basket, but Indies go the other way now. Brenner with it. Now Halama. Killian gives up to Halama again. Gets a screen, and Halama not quite able to finish. Ben pulls down the rebound for the Lancers. Simmering up the floor the other way. Inlet pass to Isaiah, kicks out for Sino. Zimmerman far side over to Oster. And Ben with an open lane to the rim and scores it. Killian into the front court for the Indies. And goes to work on Isaiah. Good work, but unable to finish. Good defense there from Plath. Zimmerman gets a screen from Oster. Ben was open on the roll, but Ryan couldn't get it to him there. Killian with it near side. Lancers in the man defense to start the half. Marsalic over to Halama, and three from Killian is good. 26-49 the score. Sito with it in the corner, drives inside, goes up, and charge called against him. Well, looks like the foul against Ben, his second, team's first. Killian with it near side for the Indies. Finds open. Palama on the other side. Goes up with it, but gets fouled by Ben. And he'll get a chance at the line for two. 15:23 left in the game. First free throw is good from Halama. Independence 54% from the line on the season. Not a great number. Lancers shooting 65 from the charity stripe. Nevertheless, Halama able to hit them both there. Zimmerman gives it up for Schirmeck. Isaiah between the circles. Over to Britton at the wing. Good find to Ryan. Ryan pulls up from the elbow, sinks it. 51-28. Hopefully the video quality tonight is better than it was the other night. There as Killian able to sink that one. Tuesday night we had some issues with the Wi-Fi connection in Oliva. Plath in the corner, drives baseline, passes it up to Paul. And Lancers will working around the perimeter again. Plath drives inside, gives it up to Britton. Goes up, couldn't finish off the glass, but gets his own rebound. Sheerbeck thought about a three. Back to Zimmerman. Gets a screen from Breton, doesn't use it, and Halama goes up top. Swats the shot away there. Nice block there from Halama. Zimmerman gets in for Sheerbeck. Over to Plath, back to Zimmerman. Faked the shot and drove inside. Got the friendly bounce. 53-30 Lancers with a 23-point lead. And Lancers come away with the ball. Good game on both ends of the floor tonight for the Lancers. And Ethan finishes off the glass. Uses the Euro step. Nice finish there from Ethan. Killian with it, drives inside, kicks it out to Pika. And Isaiah touches it last, goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Indies. Killian gets in for Halama down low. Goes to work against Toby. And it'll be Lancers ball underneath here. 30-55. Sheerbeck into the front court for the Lancers. Drives inside, kicks out to Britton in the corner. Drives baseline, gets cut off, and pass goes in the hands of Brenner. And a travel called there against Chris Killian. It'll be Lancers ball. Looks like the video's gotten a little choppy in the last minute or two. Hopefully that clears up. Zimmerman looking to inbound along the sideline. Gets in for Shish. Feeds Paul now. Mayhew in the corner. Daniel Mayhew checks into the game for the first time tonight. Had a good defensive effort tonight in the JV game. Toby uses the glass and scores there. Nice bucket for Toby. Kingsbury in the corner for three, no good. And now three from Killian in the corner. That one's also no good. Lancers look to push the other way. And Zim lost the ball there. Indies come away with it. Kingsbury at the wing, picked up by Mayhew. Renner far side. Turns, faces the basket, and scores. Nice shot there from Renner. Zimmerman gives it up for Mayhew in the corner. Out to Plath at the wing. Isaiah drives into the free throw line. Passes it out to Paul. Ryan goes to work, goes inside. Gets swatted hard from behind by Killian. I'm surprised no foul was called there. Plath gets it off the inbound in the corner. Drives inside, kicks out to Daniel Hine, who's just coming into the game. Zimmerman at the wing. Goes up with it inside, gets fouled, go to the line for two. 32-57 Lancers lead with 11:35 left in the game. Ryan, a good shooter from the charity stripe this season. Leads the Lancers in percentage there. Missed the first one, though. Shoots about 84% from the line. Just got another update on the Lancers girls game tonight. Lancers leading 47-30. Indies come away with the rebound. Ryan missed them both as he rarely does. Don't see that very often. Killian gives it up to Brenner, shoots the three, and off the mark, rebound pulled down by Sito. Ethan at the far wing gives it up to Ryan. Ethan at the top of the key over to Zimmerman, shoots the three, good. 60-32. Now the score. Zimmerman and Sito, the only two typical rotation players we see in. Well, or major minutes players, that is. We see Mayhew a fair amount. Toby sometimes. And Ryan couldn't quite get the finish there. Toby gets the long rebound though. Zimmerman catch and shoot three, got it. Ryan on back-to-back possessions hits the three for the Lancers. Two drives inside, kicks out for Kingsbury, shoots the three, no good. Pika pulls down the rebound though. Couldn't finish on the second chance opportunity. .9:55 left to play in the game. 63-34, Lancers lead. Mayhew shoots the three, left it a little bit short. Lancers have come out and really, in both halves, kind of been able to control the pace a bit. Killian gets that one to go, falling away from the basket. Nice finish, or nice shot there. Toby with it up the floor from Zim. And last touched by the Indies, out of bounds. Ball stay with the Lancers. And timeout called now. I think it was called by the Lancers. Full timeout. Lancers have played a good game. Gotten out to a big lead in this one, getting some minutes for their bench. Always like to see that. On the season for the Lancers, Ryan Zimmerman leading and scoring 20.7 a game. Ben Oster at 14.2. And Britton Rutz right behind them with averaging 10 points a game. Ben leading and rebounding at 9.7 boards a game. For the Lancers, Britton's been an efficient shooter from outside. He doesn't take too many attempts, but when he does, he's been able to connect on them. Shooting 50% from deep on the season, that's a really good number. Also, Ethan Sito shooting right about 50% as well, so some good numbers there. Ryan takes many more attempt shoots, about 34% from deep. And Ben able to finish there. Just got an update in the chat. Lancers girls game is final. Lancers come away with a 49-33 win. Congratulations to them on that. And foul over the back on Ben there. Killian will go to the line. Ben's fourth personal, team's third. Killian's first one is good. Killian will get one more here. Second one also good. 38-65 now the score. Siddle with it, gives up to Britton in the corner. Rutz finds Hine near side. Daniel gives it over to Ethan. Britton at the wing. Hine out to Toby. Ethan goes up with it inside. A lot of contact and ball out of bounds. It'll be Independence basketball. .8:17 left in the game. Marsalic with it for the Indies. Now over to Killian. Goes in the corner. Pulls up from three. Defensive rebound though. Killian inside. Good pass for Roskus. And he was able to finish. Score now 40-65. Lancers up by 25. Rutz in the corner. Up to Siddle. Now Toby again in the corner. And ball lost out of bounds there by Kingsbury. Kevin got the steal, but lost out of bounds. It'll be Lancers ball along the far sideline. Soto gets it into Mayhew in the backcourt. Ethan with it underneath, goes up and can't finish, but he'll get two at the line. .7:25 left in the game. Manuel up by 25. Ethan's first is good. Fouls on number 11, Marsalic. First personal, team second. And Ethan gets them both. Over to Marsalic. Kingsbury over to Marsalic for three, and he hits it. Hine gets the inbound pass taken away, intended for Mayhew. Kingsbury goes up with it inside, no good, and Rutt's able to get the rebound for the Lancers. Siddle up the floor, and pass to Daniel, lost out of bounds. Zimmerman and Schiermeck into the game for presumably their last stint out on the floor tonight. Marsalic drives inside against Zimmerman, goes up and finishes. Zimmerman looks to get it in, gets it in for Siddle. And a block called there on number 11, Marsalic. Be his second personal, team's third. 6:30 left in the game now. Lancers' next game will be on Tuesday, the 11th. And Lancers almost lost out of bounds there. Able to keep it. Next game will be Tuesday, the 11th, at home against Alma Pepin. Should be a fun game. Certainly hope you join us then as well. Rutz comes away with the steal for the Lancers. Up to Zimmerman. Couldn't finish, but a foul is called. Ryan will go to the line for 2 free throws. Ryan looking to improve from his last trip to the line. First one's good. Second one also good for Ryan. Brenner up the floor for the Indies. Over to Kingsbury now. Killian gets a good pass off to Roskus, able to finish there. Score now, Lancers 69 to Independence 47. Ruts used the pump fake there. Got a shot blocked though. Britton catch and shoot three. Little strong, and Schierenbeck flies in for the rebound. Finishes off the glass. 71-47 now. Killian pulls up from three, no good. Zimmerman in the front court for the Lancers. Drives the rim, kicks it out for Isaiah. Now over to Ben. And Indies come away with the rebound off the miss there. Brenner pulls up from three this time. He hits it. I believe that's the first one tonight for Brenner. Ben underneath, uses the reverse and scores. 73-50. Lancers up by 23. 4:25 left in the game. And Roskus able to finish over Oster there. Roskus has come out and put some good points on the board for the Indies. He's had a good game tonight. Foul against the Indies here. It'll be Lancers ball underneath. Independence will show press here. Isaiah looking to get it in. Unable to do so, and 5-second violation. And Lancers got the timeout off before the violation, so be a timeout. Lancers will discuss things over here. In the last game out for the Lancers, Ben Oster led them in scoring with 19 points and 8 rebounds. Zimmerman with 18 points. Britton Rutz with 16 on 5 for 6 shooting. Ethan Soto added 5 and 7 assists. Isaiah Plath with 4 points and 8 rebounds as well. Paul added 8 points on 2 for 3 from 3-point range. Lancers able to get it in this time. Burton into the front court. Gets it over to Isaiah. Isaiah finds Britton down low. Finishes off the glass. Score now 75-52. 3:50 left to play. Brenner drives inside, has the pass taken away by Isaiah. Lancers pushing the other way. Isaiah goes up with it inside, and block called on Kingsbury. Isaiah will go to the line for 2 free throws. Zimmerman in the corner for 3, got it. Lancers Still increasing the lead here. Killian goes inside, kicks out for Kingsbury. Roskus out to Brenner. Shoots the three. No good, and rebound pulled down by Killian, and this time Lancers clean up the board. Isaiah into the paint, over to Toby. Mid-range jumper. Excuse me, no good there from Toby. Killian into the lane, spins. No good, and Schierbeck cleans up another rebound. Ruts in the corner, tries to find Toby down low, has the pass taken away. Lancers with a few late turnovers here, but a little late for the Indies to be able to do much with. Levi Whittorp and Ethan Siddle into the game. Ryan Zimmerman and Isaiah Plath to the bench. Lancers will have Siddle, Schierbeck, Ruts, Shish, and Whittorp out there. Schierbeck over to Siddle. Finds Whittorp. Good feed down low for Toby. Kicks out to Schierbeck. Goes up with it inside and finishes. And Tyler Radical will now check into the game for Emmanuel, or maybe, yep, there he comes. (78-54). Kingsbury over to number 25, Pfaff. Also played many minutes on JV tonight. Three there from the Indies, no good. Ruts pulls down the rebound. Siddle finds Whittorp down low, and they'll say he left the ground. Travel called. (80-54). I think there was a little bit of confusion involving that last shot from Paul. They have now counted it. Roskus able to finish for the Indies. Whittorp with it at the wing. Goes inside, kicks out to Hine. Thought about a three and loses it out of bounds. But the Lancers will keep it. Inbound intended for Mayhew, taken away by the Indies, and Kingsbury runs the floor, able to score it. Tyler gets it off the inbound, gives it up to Hine now. Whittorp with it far side. Over to Radical at the top of the key. And turns it over. Almost got it back though. Pika goes up with it inside, no good. And Mayhew, I think he could have had Levi on the cut to the basket there, but didn't use him. Levi goes up with it inside, no good. Hine pulls down the rebound. Tyler in the corner. Should have taken that three, didn't take it though. And Pfaff goes down the floor and scores for the Indies. Tyler, far sideline, wouldn't shoot it. Levi shoots the three, and no good. Ball out of bounds, touched the pipe that holds the backboard up. 6 seconds left in the game. And No good there from Pfaff, and that's the game. Lancers come away with an 80-58 win on the road against the Indies. They came out and played a solid game on both ends of the floor. Did a lot of things right tonight. I think you got to be happy about the win. We're able to get lots of minutes for their bench players, and Lancers will now improve to 9-4 on the season. Independence will move to 5-11. Thank you for joining us here tonight. From where it may be, I'm Ashton Loomis, and we will see you next time. Your final score from Independence: Lancers 80, Indies 58.